Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome and all to some more Portal 2 fan chambers for you. And today the topic was every surface must be portable with no grates, glass or fizzlers. Let's see how you did. The winner of last week was the only chamber, the late Halloween special. 'Twas good, but it is time to return to normal as we begin with Quick Draw. Bad Jonathan, hello, Jonathan, hello, that's the vibes I get from his name. I think is the best way of putting it. So let's begin. I cannot wait to see the technicalities. You guys are just I don't know why the chamber's called Quick. I can't speak. I know, no. I can't speak, guys. I can't speak. Huh. Is it just me, or is this more difficult than originally I expected? Let's get a little bit of a handle on the situation. If I can remove that. Ah, I see. So let's do that. Right, no, fall through. There we go. Okay, so we've managed to do that. That's great and everything. But I think, the main downside here is, the massive amounts of bullets. Okay, alright, I can do this. There we go. We've got rid of that. The chamber door is open. Okay, here we go. Don't mind me! That was a surprisingly simple yet deceptively fun chamber. That was cool. Missed the elevator there. That was, that is sensible. I like that. Not bad at all. Next up by Maracna. If only you could reach it in this land. Now, I don't like what that's implying because I have a feeling that oh no, I do have the portal gun. I really thought he'd that's a fizzler! No fizzlers allowed, Maracna, breaking the top. Oh, you got rid of my... Apparently my game was like, nah bro, you ain't playing Maracna's chamber, I'ma crash you. So, yeah, that happens. So, of course, we have technicalities, apart from, breaking the rules a little bit with the fizzlers, but I will let that off. We actually have the portal gun taken away from me, which I think is a little bit cheap, Maracna, as well as teasing me with it in a wait a minute, is that really Funland? Free entrance, free cookies, free fun, and I can't get to it. I can't get to any of it. You evil teasing. I'm not that evil, have fun. Yay, Maracna, I'll let you off, my friend. But only slightly. We get to go to Funland. I'm so happy. Okay, everybody. Okay, Funland. Here we go to Funland. Looks... Yeah, I feel like this isn't Funland.
You're so easily fooled. There aren't any cookies here. This is Android hell.
I hate you so much, Maracna. So much. Next up we have I'm Dreaming of a White Faithmus from the Faithblade Fanatic FFV723. Wow, okay, so this guy is in the 723rd Famous 5. I don't know how he's seen that far into the future. Also, I shudder to think at the number of Portal episodes that I would have had to have made for that to be a thing. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off, boing. Every surface technically portable, though I think you get away with it a little bit easier if you're making a faithplate chain. But he is really getting better. I like that every faithplate he submits is just noticeably a vast improvement over the previous ones. That makes me very, very happy indeed. Okay, we're off back. That's fine. That is completely fine. There we go. Across there, up we go. And bong! When's it going to... Oh, button. And there we go. Isn't that lovely? I'll watch the floor drop again, and I just have to keep going round and round and round on a never-ending wild ride. I enjoyed that, certainly, although it's still very similar to usual style. I think you need to go crazy, Mr. Faithplate Funactum. Next up, we have Welcome to My Inner Sanctum. Ooh, what inner sanctum things are we going to find? Ooh, it's just, you know, it's absolutely mental, I think. You can get annihilated. Everything is, of course, portalable, which is great. Calm down. Okay, there is turrets where I least expect them. We are, of course, in someone's inner sanctum, so I would expect nothing less than the best of defenses. I feel like this goes on and on and on, but it can't do because we are running out of turrets eventually. There goes that one. You're going as well. Hey! You think I don't see you? You think I don't know what you're up to? Well, I do. You can't get one past me and your silly little inner sanctum. You think you're gonna get me with high-level lasers? Well, you're not. Suck it. You can go. And where does this need to be placed, though? That is the question. Don't want to access. Ow! Ow! You know, sometimes it turns out it really hurts to get repeatedly shot by a turret. Who would have thunk it, honestly? Who would have thunk it? Maybe it's back at the beginning. I'm assuming so. That would make a little bit of sense. It's quite an interesting concept. You got to have some quick draw action on the turrets. We've got a nice light area here. Is that one? Oh my god, that one was still active. That is quite impressive. So the question remains, where do I place this circle? Oh, we have a button. Okay, I've pressed the button. One place I've not been. There we go. We get rid of that turret. Probably should have done a vertical portal. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Save. I am slightly concerned as to the safety of this corridor, so I am going to skip most of it. And boom. Really? No, I am not going to run round a maze trying to find a single button, you bastard. I like the idea, so accept it. Next up, we have Test Chamber Release the What? By Orc King. And I'm going to be severely disappointed if it's not a Kraken. If it's not a Kraken... Oh yeah, GLaDOS, I know him. If it's not... Hey! We've got Orc King's usual architectural style, which I really love. I do like that he's got his own flair. So... what is the plan here? Okay, that's a really cool entrance. I don't know, I'm almost tempted to say that Orc King is probably in the contender for the third Famous Five. We already have 3 of the 5 members, so there's 2 slots remaining. This is really quite neat, and he definitely has his own distinct style. But we shall see. That was pretty damn cool. I do like buttons that do that. Press. Then I gotta press that one. Feel a little bit back and forthy going on here. Not gonna lie, but that's alright. That's alright, I don't mind. I don't mind. And here's Johnny! Woo! Calm your face. So nothing crazy happened, but it was still a nice little wander through.
Your ability to complete this test proves the humans wrong. They
I don't know. I don't know, Orking, but next up we have White Shark of the Red Sea by Thunderous Echo. Thunderous Echo, the Thunderous Echo. Oh, I like me some Thunderous Echo. And open. Okay, we've got a nice open chamber here. Well, this seems like that's going to be difficult to acquire, but we're not going to worry about it right now. We have a cube there. Turrets aren't the most effective in a chamber where I can portal everywhere. That is certainly true, but making a good puzzle is certainly challenging when you can't rely on portals to limit where I can and can't go. That doesn't really do anything for me, but what it does do actually is let me place it directly into a wall, which lets me have a laser at my I said give me a laser at my disposal. So now I've got that going on, which means, come on. that will do both of those. So eventually it will change the polarity. So that's all well and good, but what's the point of changing the polarity if I don't have anything to place in there? Where do I acquire the circle from? That is the question. How do I go about doing this? Interesting. Interesting. Can I use the power of the laser to get both of these at once? I'm thinking not quite, but what I can certainly do is do this. No, this. Aha, this. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Boom. So we've had both at once, which is going to change that. But that still doesn't seem to do that much. Ah, okay. There we go. So all I need to do now is place a portal there, which, yes, will raise that back up. But as long as I place it from the other side, we should be perfectly fine. For example, boom, boom, boom. Wait, there we go. Oh, the circle actually comes from it. It was already in it. I did not realize that. And that scared me a little bit, not going to lie. But that lets us acquire this, but I don't really know what that does for us. Unless just acquiring it is... Woo, that was a little bit close. Not going to lie. That was a little bit on the close side of things. But that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind at all, because what we can do is just drop down onto there, and job's a good un. However, where do we place this cube? What was the purpose of it all? What was the porpoise? Somebody tell me what the porpoise was. Is there actually a laser receptor for any of this? Because I don't see one. And, you know, I've got hawk vision. You all know I've got hawk vision. I ain't lying. You know I do have hawk vision. I'm going to go up there and have a look what I can spy. In fact, I'm going to go over there and see what I can spy. Anything going on? Any laser receptacle? Nothing major, it would seem. So how do I solve this? I need to activate the X and the square. Oh, the X is that. So all I need to do is have the laser. So what was the point of... Maybe that was just like a red herring, I suppose. We'll see if this completes it. I'll be surprised if it does. Boom! There we go. So once that goes into there, if this door opens, then... Oh, it does. Well, okay then. Oh yeah, obviously, because I need the portals to get over there as well as the... That makes sense now. So... all I have to do is put the laser... sort of... out there, and then the other cube here, and then I should be able to go round. I believe that makes sense. Okay, so a much sneakier laser puzzle than I initially gave credit. Ooh, if I can just make that function, give me a little bit, no, a little bit less space actually is what I need. Basically the minimum amount. And if we just trying desperately to not fall off the edge here. And there we go. So that's going to go over there. That's going to open it, which is going to let me transfer through the blue and complete it. I really like that, actually. That was a neat way of doing a laser puzzle where every surface is portalable. Well done to you, sir. You have done a phenomenal job. You are going to get a thumb up, Thunderous Echo, which makes sense because, you know, you are called Thunderous Echo. Then we have Soul Eater, you know, the anime submitting, and he has copied Maracna with I have so original in this land. So let's see just how he's gone about doing this. I am whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I can put that in there like that. Then... actually, I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, that's very okay. Not brilliant chamber design, but I can see what you were going for, and yeah, it's kind of funny. So I will let you off just this once, okay? Just this once. Dun 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 dun. And boom, boom, and then boom, boom. And victory is mine! That was okay. I will admit that was okay. So, another chamber down. A lot of shortish chambers today, which is completely by coincidence. What are you trying to imply? No, seriously, it is by coincidence. I, of course, just choose the ones I like. I will like you for the joke you've got there. Next up, we have 3 Keys by LaPaul, and this is interestingly done in the style of original Portal, which makes me very happy. I always have a soft spot for original Portal, a really, really good game. Even the actual level itself is in the style of original Portal.
Scheduled maintenance. The appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable.
Okay.
It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Okie dokie. Oh, alright, so you've got around the every surface portable via doing it like that, so that makes kind of messed up there a little bit. Replaced the wrong portal, so I was just repeatedly running through while getting the hell shot out of me. That was very, very awkward, not gonna lie. Really? Okay. That is fine. Don't worry about that at all.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance,
here we go.
Appropriate chamber for this testing
Let's do this again.
With a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
And we're off to see the wizard. Okay, this time, let's not fail horribly. I think is the way to go. That's going to shoot me, but only for so long. So how do I've got an idea, actually. What might be cool? Does this do anything for me? I kind of don't want to save it, just in case, because I feel like this is incredibly dangerous. So assuming, up there. Okay. So now I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? Like, oh, survive! No, that would never. I actually survived for quite a while in the water. That took longer than I expected to kill me, which I guess is not much of a positive. I was pleasantly surprised that it took longer than I expected to kill me. Okay, so at least now we know we need to go up. You know, the things you learn. It's alright. It's absolutely fine. And we have... Oh, have we even got a secret... Mr. Rat. Mr. Rat? Just a rat then. It's not Mr. Rat. I don't know why I went with Mr. Rat there, but we did. So does that mean if I can figure out a way of acquiring these cubes, then obviously everything is golden. So that one is easy enough. So it's even got the original button sounds. That is really nice. So there's the second cube repeatedly dropping down there. So I can probably get that one with a little bit of sneakiness if I... Okay, alright. Let me see if I can. Ow! Stop it. Okay. How am I going to go about this? And there's no last cube in here, because that would be a cool place for the last cube. But alas, 'tis not so. How? Stop aiming at me, turret! It's really distracting. Ow. Can I actually put the portal further along there? I actually think I can. Oh no, that's not changed. So the question is, how do I grab this? The turret's not firing at me. So that's something. But still, I certainly don't think I'm close enough to grab the cube. Let's try and move forward a little bit further. Basically, just going to keep pushing my luck until that happens. Yeah. Not ideal there. Not ideal. Going to admit that was certainly not the best thing to do. But the question is, how do I actually acquire that then? Because that seems very difficult. If only I could get a little bit closer, then everything would be okay. So how? Does that do anything? Ah, so this one actually... Activate this one, because I feel like maybe there's something going on. Okay, 1 and 2 activates that, so I need to get 1 and 2 first, which means I do need to acquire this. It's just how do I go about acquiring this? I wonder what kind of momentum I can get from something like this. Not enough. Because I was thinking if I can grab the cube, reach the other wall, portal the other wall, and then go through, that would both look incredible and be a really neat solution. But that is not it. I'm sure it's something a lot more subtle that I'm just completely not seeing. Which is why it's kind of annoying me, actually. Like, I really want to crack this. Okay. No! Okay, so that's what I kind of want to do, but with the cube. But whether I can pull that off, well, that's a whole other story, isn't it? I could try and... No, that wouldn't work. Okay, I believe. I believe. No! Oh, and I missed myself. So I think, actually, if I went forward enough in order to get the cube, I couldn't get back in time. Not to mention I'd have to juggle it in the air. So I don't think that is specifically how you're supposed to do it. But that does really raise the question, how am I supposed to do this bit? I'm going to try putting it on 2 as well. Just on the off chance. Ooh. Has that actually... I can pull this off. Ha 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 ha! That was sneaky. That was sneaky. I think you'll find that was the sneakiest. But also, the question remains, how do I make progress in here when I've probably permanently locked myself out? Yes, I mean, I'm going to try it, just in case. So yeah, I've got the other cube, which is fine and all, but I have a feeling that this is now permanently something I cannot get out of. Yeah. So while that was incredibly sneaky and stuff, I don't think it's quite correct, because I would have to somehow portal that over there without replacing this one. So can I... It's not like I'm going to be able to get out of there, is it? That was very, very nearly ingenious by me, I do have to say. Maybe if I try a slightly different plan. So if I'm gonna restart the level real quick. I've got one more idea, and then I think I'm going to have to admit defeat when it comes to this chamber, which I don't want to do, but I think it's going to happen. I really do. And that is upsetting, guys. On a fundamental level, that is upsetting. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I believe. I believe.
The appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable.
Yes, you know, I know. GLaDOS, I know you've told me this so many times. Please just accept that I know. Don't make me do the infinite fall thing again, because I will. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And in we go. Okay, so stage 1, easily get other cube. That is definitely stage 1. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So what I'm thinking is if I put that on there, this here, and then if I get this cube, stand through, and then try and block the entrance. I feel like I could pull that off. So if I put this as far back as I can, and then save it here, I think I can pull that off, you know. I really think that is possible. Okay, so we got it reasonably far back. Save. And... did I... No, that messed up quite badly, actually. I want to know if it is possible for me to block it from closing by using a cube and wedging the cube in. That is the entire plan as it currently stands, which I admit is not the best plan in the world, but it's the only plan I've got, and I'm gonna have to stick with it. And the answer is you can not do that. The answer is you cannot do that. God damn it. God damn it. Though, to be fair, if I'm quick, maybe that is okay. Maybe I just didn't block it well enough. Who knows? Who does know? Damn it. Missed it. I believe in myself. I believe there's probably a really obvious solution that I accept that I am completely missing, guys. So I do apologize for my stupidness with this. I just permanently lost the cube, everybody. Permanently lost the cube. That is fantastic. I'll try this once more. And I mean, one more successful block I will try. And if that doesn't work, I guess I'll have a go at grabbing the falling one again. And if that doesn't work, I have to throw in the towel. I do. I love this chamber. That was just terrible. I do really love this chamber, though. So do not think I don't. 3 keys proving very, very elusive. And... okay, go. 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 Get the cube. Get the cube. Just get the... okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So we've got access to that, which is fantastic. Let's get that through. And then if I get this back... can I get this back? I kind of messed up. Oh no, yeah, because what I can do is simply open it again. That makes sense. And then, yeah, so if we go out here, put a portal back up there, head through there, we don't need to worry about that. I think I may just have found a really good solution to all of this. And if I go through, grab this, replace the blue portal here. Okay, so we have acquired 2 of them. Now if we do that, I can portal into the next room,
Well done.
which has the exit!
Once again reminds you
Yay!
that is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so happy I got that figured out in the end. I say figured out, probably broke it, I will admit, but still makes me bloody happy. I miss being able to spam portals at the air and see the colourful sparks. I really do. So, thumb up to you, Lopol11. That was very nice. Next up we have, if you can't make the journey, move the destin. I'm going to assume that's destination. Not move destin like someone who's called Dest. Kind of like Dustin, but more destin. I don't really know where I'm going with that. Every surface is indeed portable. Across we go. So what is all this about? Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Gonna go up there. Why can't I fire portals up onto this bit? Okay, well I can do that, so that should be enough to land on it. So there's like a no portal zone here? No, I've got past the no portal zone. Okay, is that... That's not freaky or anything. That's absolutely fine. Then we can... We should be able to get onto there. And then solve the chamber. Oh, yes! There's a break. I don't know how that was. End of playtest indeed. I think I playtested it and proved it utterly destroyable, Joe Fish. Absolutely destroyable. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. Okay. Skip to next test chamber. Next up we have Wall, You Marry Me by Eli Bloodthirst. An interesting name there. Eli pretty fine and then suddenly bloodthirsty. I don't know if you got mixed messages going on, but that does seem a little bit ridiculous. Okay. Moving on with our lives. Dum 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 dum. Puppy. Power. Nearly actually. Very nearly pulled that off. No! Messed that up just a little bit. I nearly recovered from it in my credit, but not quite enough, I don't think. And okay. That was very, very well engineered that it worked that nicely. I am impressed by that. That one, sort of less so. Just a tad. Although maybe I was actually supposed to portal the one that I initially jumped off. Because that makes sense. There we go. Press that, hop across there. Job is a good un. Nice. Down we go. Ooh. I will totally boss this up. Huh! Boing. Boing. Press. And boing. Wait. Boing. Well, that was the... In fact, no, I want to do it. That's going to annoy me if I don't actually do that. But I like the subtle simplicity of that chamber. Very well put together. Very slick. And works really well. That has made me quite happy. That was... Okay, no, I really am. Very well made, though. I like that. I like that a lot. And finally, as seems to be a tradition, we're ending with Sentient Clockwork, Rage Challenge 1. No walking. I don't like that I'm being challenged to do something, because, you know, I am the decider of the rules, so screw you, Sentient! But that's fine. I will conquer this challenge, as I have conquered all challenges. Press. No walking. Okay, then. I'm going to do that. Then I am going to head over to here. This is a really neat idea. I will admit I am a little bit impressed, though I feel like I've maybe messed up by going on here. Just a tad. Yeah. Oh no, I can portal under this. So, there we go. That saves me a lot of potential headaches. Please. Please help me. Okay, no, I have just completely messed up by doing this, haven't I? So, we're gonna load real quick. I didn't save it on the light bridge, right? I feel like I saved it on the light bridge. That seems like something I would do. Oh no, in fact, saved it right at the beginning. That is okay then. So we need to get... No walking. Walking is disabled. I'm disabled! There we go, boom. But, well, that was unexpected. Oh, I really thought I just re-enabled walking then. I was going to be so happy. But no. Did that just... Wait, no, I keep swapping the wrong bloody portal. I need you to... Okay, now look. Go on the ceiling. There we go. That's so difficult, self. What, really? Why is it doing that? That should just work, right? Last time it just... This is a really good idea, but it really does not work in practice. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we moved into this room, which is great and all, but I don't really see how this has helped me. How do I do the thing? Oh no! Oh no, the humanity! Okay, there we go. There we go. So if I do that, and then hopefully somehow put myself through. Why am I not falling through this portal? What is going on? Why am I not falling through the portal? I feel like this is a little bit of a buggy concept. Just a tad, you know? Okay, why am I not falling through this portal? I feel like I should be falling through this portal. Either way, god damn it, we tried. We did try. So close. Come on. Land nicely on it. Please. Please. Just a little bit. Give me just a little bit's enough. I am not going anywhere, am I? It's just a little bit unfair. I will try once more. And if I get completely stuck again, then I'm gonna have to abandon it, because I don't think it's fully been completely tested, if I'm honest. Press. I, of course, instantly made it so I couldn't actually do anything. Really? Please, for the love of everything, let me actually... Because I can't control myself in the air either. That's the thing. I just have to go with it. So if I do this, I can make that work. So at least... No, because I'm on the button now, so I'm completely stuck again. I can't make this move me off, because... And I don't have any aerial... I don't have any aerial control, either. No, it's not like I can even... Oh, maybe I can push myself with it horizontally. Right? That makes sense. No? Okay. So I can raise myself up, which I guess is really nice, but that doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form. So I'm kind of just stuck again. I really love the concept, and just for creating it, I'm going to give it a like, but it seems so finicky. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that is your maps for today. Vote 1, vote 2, vote 3, vote 4, vote 5, vote 6, vote 7, vote 8, vote 9, vote 10, and vote 11. The topic for next week, I want chambers revolving around blue gel. Send your chambers to ragepodel2@gmail.com with a link to them on Steam in the body, as long as anything else you want to say. And like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.
You've been watching